Imagine a fighter jet so advanced that it not only dominates the skies, but also reshapes the balance of power in an entire region. A jet whose thunderous roar strikes fear in the hearts of its enemies, and whose presence in the sky signals an unshakable commitment to national defense. This is Qatar's Ababil F-15, one of the most powerful and modern warplanes ever to take flight. But what makes this aircraft so extraordinary? Is it just an American fighter rebranded for Qatar, or has Doha transformed it into something uniquely its own? Let us dive into the story of the Ababil F-15, a journey that will reveal its hidden power, shocking secrets, and the role it plays in shaping the geopolitics of the Middle East. The Ababil program marked one of the boldest steps in Qatar's defense modernization strategy. In 2017, Qatar signed a massive defense deal with the United States worth around $12 billion to acquire the F-15QA variant, the most advanced and customized version of the legendary F-15. The designation QA stands for Qatar Advanced, and this is not just a name, but a reflection of the cutting-edge technologies integrated into the aircraft to meet Qatar's unique needs. To give this acquisition a powerful identity, Qatar named the jet Ababil, drawing inspiration from the historic reference to the Ababil birds known in Islamic history as defenders against invaders. This symbolic name transformed the aircraft into more than just a machine of war. It became a national emblem of defense and resilience. The design of the Ababil F-15 immediately sets it apart from earlier variants. Built on the proven F-15E Strike Eagle platform, it incorporates sweeping upgrades that turn it into a machine designed for 21st century combat. The twin-seat cockpit allows both a pilot and a weapons systems officer to operate together, providing tactical flexibility. What really distinguishes the Ababil is its advanced fly-by-wire control system. Unlike older F-15s that relied heavily on hydraulic controls, the Ababil features a fully digital system, making its handling smoother, safer, and far more responsive in high-stakes maneuvers. Inside the cockpit, the transformation is even more dramatic. Pilots are greeted by 3 giant touchscreen displays, called large area displays, that resemble the futuristic interface of the F-35. These displays integrate radar, navigation, weapons control, and situational awareness into one seamless digital hub, dramatically reducing pilot workload and increasing effectiveness during complex missions. But perhaps the most impressive aspect of the Ababil lies beneath its fuselage, where 2 General Electric F-110G129 engines generate an astonishing 58,000 pounds of thrust combined. Each engine alone produces 29,000 pounds of thrust, giving the jet raw power unmatched in most fighters today. This allows the Ababil to accelerate beyond Mach 2.5, more than 2.5 times the speed of sound. For perspective, that means this aircraft can cover hundreds of kilometers in just minutes, making it a nightmare for adversaries and a guardian angel for Qatar skies. With such massive engines comes an equally impressive fuel capacity. The Ababil F-15 can carry nearly 13,000 kilograms of internal fuel, giving it a combat radius of over 1,200 miles without refueling. And with aerial refueling capability, its range becomes virtually limitless. This endurance is what makes it not just a point defense fighter, but a strategic tool capable of long-range strikes and sustained combat operations. In a region where vast deserts and large expanses of water separate critical points of interest, this range is a game changer. Radar technology is another arena where the Ababil excels. It is equipped with the N/APG-82V1 AESA radar, one of the most advanced radars in the world. This system can simultaneously track 20 airborne targets and detect threats over 120 miles away. Its synthetic aperture radar mode allows it to map the ground in high resolution, making it effective not only against airborne threats, but also for precision strikes on surface targets. Complementing this radar is the infrared search and track system, a passive sensor that allows the Ababil to detect and lock onto enemy aircraft without even turning on its radar, keeping it hidden while silently hunting its prey. When it comes to weapons, the Ababil F-15 is nothing short of a flying arsenal. Its payload capacity is staggering, up to 13 tons of ordnance. In air-to-air combat, it can carry the AIM-120D AMRAAM, one of the most lethal beyond visual range missiles, and the AIM-9X Sidewinder for close dogfights. For ground attack missions, it can be armed with JDM precision-guided bombs, GBU-39 small-diameter bombs, and even the AGM-158J SESM cruise missile capable of striking high-value targets deep within enemy territory. To add to this, it carries an internal 20mm M61 Vulcan cannon with 940 rounds for close-range encounters. With this combination of weapons, the Ababil can switch roles instantly, from intercepting enemy fighters to obliterating ground targets, making it a true multi-role powerhouse. Qatar's vision in acquiring the Ababil F-15 goes far beyond just building an air fleet. For a small nation situated in a volatile region, survival depends on maintaining technological superiority. Surrounded by larger and often rival states, Qatar needed a weapon that could not only defend its borders, but also act as a deterrent to any potential aggressor. The Ababil F-15 does exactly that. Its very presence sends a message: Qatar is prepared, capable, and unwilling to be intimidated. But the significance of the Ababil extends into geopolitics as well. This purchase strengthened Qatar's defense ties with the United States, securing not only advanced technology, but also long-term training and cooperation with American forces. It positioned Qatar as a reliable partner in the Gulf, even as it carved out its own independent foreign policy. The aircraft themselves are maintained and operated with extensive collaboration between Qatari pilots and U.S. trainers, ensuring that the Ababil is used to its maximum potential. Beyond the politics, the Ababil F-15 is full of fascinating details that most people don't know. For instance, the cost of each aircraft is estimated at nearly $300 million, making it one of the most expensive fighter jets on the planet. Each cockpit display is as advanced as those found in stealth jets, like the F-35, bringing fifth-generation cockpit technology into a fourth-generation airframe. The Ababil can carry up to 16 air-to-air missiles in a single sortie, a payload that few fighters in the world can match. Its versatility and lethality have led many experts to call it the F-15 on steroids. The Ababil also represents Qatar's leap into the future of aerial warfare. It is designed not just for today's threats, but also to adapt to tomorrow's battles. With digital architecture, it can be upgraded with new weapons, electronic warfare systems, and communication links as technology evolves. This makes it a long-term investment that will keep Qatar's Air Force relevant for decades. The symbolism of the Ababil name cannot be overlooked. In Islamic tradition, the Ababil were birds that defended against powerful invaders with divine support. By naming its most advanced fighter after them, Qatar has drawn a line between history and modern defense, presenting the Ababil F-15 not just as a machine, but as a continuation of a legacy of protection. For the Qatari people, this aircraft is more than just hardware. It is a symbol of national pride, sovereignty, and the determination to stand strong in an unpredictable world. Now, the question arises: will the Ababil F-15 truly reshape the skies of the Gulf? Will it stand as a shield against all who dare challenge Qatar? Or is it just one step in a larger regional arms race that continues to escalate? These are the questions that make the story of the Ababil not only fascinating but essential to understanding the future of air combat in the Middle East. The Ababil F-15 stands at the crossroads of power, technology, and history. With unmatched speed, overwhelming firepower, cutting-edge radar, and symbolic significance, it is more than just an aircraft. It is a declaration. A declaration that Qatar is ready to protect its skies, assert its sovereignty, and shape its destiny. And as we marvel at the roar of its engines and the brilliance of its design, one thing becomes clear. The Ababil is not just a fighter jet. It is a story of transformation, ambition, and the relentless pursuit of power. If you found this journey into the world of Qatar's Ababil F-15 as fascinating as we did, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and tap the bell icon so you never miss another deep dive into the world's most advanced military technologies. In the description below, you will find the link to our next video, where we uncover yet another astonishing aircraft that is rewriting the rules of aerial warfare. Do not miss it, because what comes next may surprise you even more.